Riding motorcycles has been all I've done since I started at 3 years old. It's what both my mom and dad did. My brothers both do it professionally in America. And, I guess you could say it's in my genes. I started out on dirt bikes in the yard and went on to ride flat track. Went on the road when I turned 16. Started racing professionally in America. And then after a couple years there, becoming the youngest ever American Superbike champion. I went on and been in MotoGP ever since. The story's not over yet, so hopefully got a few more little chapters to add to it. I run number 69, mainly it was my dad's number. And right from the beginning, it was the numbers that my dad had, and just kind of been going with it since then. But I always took my racing serious, even in the amateur days. For me, it's what I love to do, it's what I want to do, and I planned on making a career out of it. And even then, I had the mentality of a pro. I like the challenge, I like constantly trying to push myself and better myself. MotoGP is a big step. If I'm honest, it was a bigger step than I realized. I did it quite young. I think I was 21, and I went straight from the American Superbike Championship directly to MotoGP. It was more than just the racing. The tracks are a lot different in America, where the American tracks are more, probably I would say, built around cars, where in Europe, a lot more thought about for motorcycles, which they're better, but took time to get used to how much wider they were, faster they were. And also the life, coming from a big family in Kentucky, it's a big step going to some of the other smaller countries where the language is different, the culture is different, and you have to adjust to that and get comfortable with the jet lag on top of the racing. MotoGP is a different level of fast. I thought I raced with fast guys in America, and they were really fast, but they're not Grand Prix fast. I like it because it is the pinnacle. It is so professional, and I get to ride the best bikes on the best tracks in the world. So if you call that work, I guess that's my job. When I won my world championship, I considered it ours. My family's. We won that together. It might sound crazy, but I started out chasing that dream about 5 or 6 years old. You don't just get lucky and win one of those, especially coming from a small town in Kentucky. When I was a kid, it was a gravel road, so it's a long road to get there. Riding for Ducati is really special. It's a different bike. It's a bike that is, you need a lot of feel. It's a little bit, I would say, stiffer than other bikes, where when it's working good, it's really good. In the beginning, it took me time to adjust. I rode Japanese bikes my whole life, and then when I came to the Italians, I had to understand the bike, the team, the culture, and I really love it. I feel almost part of the family now. I spend a lot of time in Italy. The guys I work with, I love. And there is a lot of passion about it. The Ducati fans are as diehard as it comes. But I would like to really achieve some success with the group of guys I got now and see Ducati back at the front winning races and being competitive where they belong. So that's kind of my next goal in racing. And I'm 31 now, so I would like to do it a few more years and do that, and probably pack my bags and go home and look at the next part of my life. I would say getting on the podium in Indianapolis, my home race, my first podium for Ducati was really special. That was 2009. Was really satisfying because when the first year I struggled a lot in the beginning, and once I started to understand things, was able to gain some speed. So that was probably the most memorable moment, but hopefully I got some more coming, preferably real soon. Riding a MotoGP bike to really race one at the level now to be competitive is really difficult. I mean, the bikes take a lot of strength, a lot of concentration. Things are happening so fast that mentally you have to be on all your marks, your brake points, your corner entry, your apex. One little mistake and you're down. So they can be a lot of fun if the bike is working good and the conditions are good, but when the bike's not working and the track's not suited, maybe it's wet or slippery, they can also be I don't want to say miserable, but they can be not really friendly. They can be hard to get along with and have a lot of attitude, but hopefully more days than not they're in a good mood and you can work with them. Well, enjoying a ride for me is, one, being safe. It's pretty important, but being fast, where you feel really connected with your bike and nothing else. You're together. You're not fighting the bike. You're not holding on for dear life, or you're not overriding the bike. Just when you're together, and that's the beauty of riding motorcycles. I think is the freedom and really being a part of the bike.